ground shake.
Hey, what is up everybody? This is Sypher today, and in today's video we'll be talking about Call of Duty Mobile. So you guys do know the new season for Call of Duty Mobile, which is Season 2, just came out about a couple days ago. I believe it was like 2 days ago, something like that, guys, of when this video is being uploaded for you guys. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about it, show you guys some of the cool stuff that we get this season, because we kind of get some cool stuff that I actually really think is useful. But the kind of whole theme, like the last theme was all about, you know, Ghost, you know, so like everything was related to, you know, tied back to Ghost, like the Ghost camo for the weapons and the stuff. Now it's all related to Alex Mason, which is now like the new hero or whatever of this season, as you guys can see on screen right now. Alex Mason is the main hero. We have about 58 days to complete this season, as the last one did as well. And then again, there is 2 passes. There's the premium pass, and then I think the other one is like the battle pass or something like that. Hold on. There's a premium pass and then premium pass plus, which basically, if you get the premium pass plus, you get access to more rewards and you skip 25 tiers automatically. But everything is related to Alex Mason. So if you guys don't know, Alex Mason, he was born in Alaska. Obviously, it says it in his bio right there. So a lot of the camos for the bombs and, you know, for the sticker grenades and the weapons and the backpacks and stuff like that in this, you know, edition right here are all related to Alaska, so they'll have an Alaskan theme camo tied to it. There's also a couple of guns with also a glacier camo as well, and it looks pretty sick, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like this season. They give you tons of COD points as well for purchasing this pass automatically. Like for if you get to season or get to tier, you know, 3, which is pretty easy, you already get like almost 300 COD points back, you know, which is pretty simple. You know, they mostly just give you crates and stuff like that of camos right now, a couple weapons and stuff like that. And at tier 100 you get the M4CQB weapon, which is pretty nice. I really do like that weapon. I think it's pretty sick. And at tier 25 you get a Jade camo, or Jade Ruin with his Jade uniform on, I guess you could say. I think it's pretty cool. And, you know, I like how they're always bringing characters to the pass now. I hope they keep doing that. And, you know, they have the daily crates and stuff like that, and of course the battle pass crates, which are a little bit different this time around. So the daily crates, you know, just include some weapon camos and some stuff, and a new weapon basically. And you also can get a police officer outfit. That's pretty cool, right? The challenges as well are pretty simple. Like most of them are pretty cool. The only thing I don't like is that they don't give you 200 you know, points. They only give you 120 now, so it's going to take a lot more effort and a lot more time to complete this season than the last one did, you know, because in the last one I was already at tier like 147 or something like that. I could even gone higher to like tier 157 if I wanted to, but I kind of gave up in the last 2 days. I was just playing it for fun. Now though, it seems pretty cool. But you know, the challenges that they're giving us, like for like the challenges that you can complete anytime during the season, they're pretty simple. They're just going to take a lot of games to play, and stuff like that. And of course the premium pass is 800 COD points, which is like 10 bucks, if I'm correct. And for 2,000 it's like $22, something like that. It's something ridiculous. Like the COD points on mobile are more expensive than they are on the consoles, which makes sense since this is a free-to-play game, you know. The new challenges and stuff like that you can earn just by playing the game are pretty cool. Stuff like that, like the holidays camos and stuff like that, you know, all these challenges, you know, just for logging in. The crates though, like that you can purchase, they're pretty good around. I kind of like them. They're also giving you a lot of cashback bonuses as well for purchasing COD points, so if you want to purchase some COD points, now is the time. Also, as you guys can see in the first part, and now probably now, the zombies was dropped as well. Zombies is pretty fun. I've already played tons of games of zombies myself. I actually really do love zombies. It's pretty enjoyable to play. It's different. It's unique. You know, I feel like it's fun in its own way because it's on mobile, right? So it does not feel the exact same way as it does on console, and neither do I want it to feel the exact same way. You know, I kind of want zombies to be its own different thing on mobile compared to console. Now, does console have an advantage over mobile? Yes, it does. You know, like the customization is there. You know, more on the consoles. The better it feels better. There's more maps, obviously. There's no buffs though, but there is like a perk system, you know, that is definitely better. You know, stuff like that, simple things. You know, definitely runs better. It's more smoother on the consoles, obviously, but that's what you expect from a console game, right? But on mobile, I feel like it's just a balance. You never know what perks you're gonna get when you spawn in the map. Only Quick Revive is known for sure, but all the other 4 perk locations can be random. So you can get a one game Jug, Speed Cola, Stamina Up, and Double Tap, let's say. But another game you can get Stamina Up, Speed Cola, Deadshot, and Speed Cola. You can also go some games without getting jugs, but there is one buff though that you can buy, which will increase your health points. You know, obviously increase your HP, but you know, it seems a lot better with jug. I don't know what double tap does in this game yet. It doesn't seem like it does double the damage. I think it's just double tap 1.1, so it just increases your fire rate, which is nice. Speed Cola does work as well. On the like weapons that you can buy off the wall, you can customize those weapons, so you can put attachments on them and stuff like that, which is nice. You can't put attachments though on box weapons, which to me it kind of sucks, because those are sometimes the, you know, the weapons that you want to put attachments on, right? You know, like the RPD and the LK-24 assault rifle and all these guns that kind of do need attachments, and or you kind of want to customize. It's not there yet. Obviously, it doesn't feel right in my sense. But also, before we get onto this video, I want to talk about the game itself and where it is right now. So they just added controller play back to the game. So you guys don't know, controller was available on iOS in the beta, then they took it out. Now they're adding it back to iOS and Android. It works smoothly on iOS with an iOS device. You just have to sync up your controller to your phone via Bluetooth and stuff like that, and you can play with a controller. On Android though, it definitely does not work. On Android, you can't run. You also can't like look around. Also, the buttons are not synchronized whatsoever, so you'll be hitting a circle when you'll be changing weapons or something like that. The buttons for the shooting and aiming, they're also flipped to what they're supposed to be. Also, the share and options buttons don't work as well on there as well, and the knifing button doesn't work. So a lot of the buttons on Android are completely wrong, so they need to update that right away, because it doesn't work on Android at all. It really is unplayable on Android devices. On iOS though, it's perfectly, it runs smooth and everything like that, just like the beta did. So they need to fix it for Android. Another thing is though, is that when they added zombies, there's a lot more lag to the game right now. Like, there's a lot of lag issues I'm encountering if you're playing multiplayer, especially if you're playing ranked matches. For some odd reason, your minimap won't load in completely. Like, it will not show your teammates on the map. It'll only show your enemies and like maybe 1 or 2 teammates, but it won't show you your teammates' locations most of the time. That's a glitch that they need to fix. Also, the game seems to run a lot slower now on Android devices. I don't have it on iOS, so I can't say on iOS, but a couple of my friends do play on iOS, and they do say that they encounter some issues. I think they encounter one of the ones on iOS that isn't on Android is a sensitivity issue. So basically, what this is like, so you'll set your sensitivity to one thing, and then it will change when you get into the game. You know, when you start playing it, it's so weird. It's so random. Another glitch that they encountered was like weapon customization is also a glitch right now. Like, you can equip attachments and it will automatically de-equip them in the game, or it won't work for some odd reason. Also, another issue is that the league play is not working at the moment. So for example, you can be a elite and you'll be going up against pros. So the balancing on your whole scale is completely wrong now. So because I'm playing with friends and they're like all veterans or lower, right, and I don't want them going up against rookies, or, you know, against elites, and we're going up against pros, which makes no sense. So I don't know, it needs more balancing on there in that sense. So they do need to patch up this game. There's a lot of issues right now between guns. Also, it has a lot of bad lag, and also the controllers do not work on Android. So Call of Duty Mobile, need to update that as fast as you can, because right now, in the moment of this state of this game, it is a lot worse than it was in the first season. The first season definitely had a beat on controllers, like the accessibility. There was no lag hardly. It was like a perfect game, and now it just completely went back to like a beta. So Call of Duty Mobile, you need to fix that right away, ASAP. But that's the only things I have to say about the update though for this newest season. I really do think that it does need some like fixing and stuff like that, fine tuning. Zombies needs to be like more restricted in the sense of like when you're playing with friends, it can be really ridiculous in survival mode. On raid modes, it's actually balanced. On survival mode, it's completely unbalanced. If you're playing with teammates, if you're playing by yourself, it is balanced. But for teammates, it just goes out the freaking wazoo crazy, like by round like 5. So they need to fix some bugs there. Bugs, with the controllers for Android. Just general multiplayer bugs. I haven't played the Battle Royale yet, and I'm kind of not wanting to play it because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of bugs in Battle Royale because, man, like the bugs in multiplayer are not like bad, but they're like really bad. Like there'll be random lag spikes, a lot of connectivity issues, especially if you're not playing on like a Wi-Fi. So Call of Duty Mobile definitely needs to work out some things for the next patch, which I think they need to be releasing within these next few weeks, or at least in the next week, because they're pretty bad. But anyway, if you guys have enjoyed my review of Season 2 for Call of Duty Mobile, if I gave Season 1 a rating, it would be a solid 8 out of 10 right now. It was a perfect season. For right now though, for Season 2 with all these bugs and stuff like that, I'm going to rate it a 6 out of 10, slightly above average because these bugs need to be fixed ASAP, but then it will quickly move back up to like a 7 or 8 out of 10, guys. So once they fix those, it'll be definitely playable. It's free to play, guys, so go download Call of Duty Mobile right now if you have not already. Play the new season, you guys will pretty sure has a lot of fun. Anyways, Sypher 2 signing off, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.